Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Everything RV with Dave. Today I put the kayak in the water, and I'm here at Berlin Lake, and I'm going to take a little paddle just for about a half an hour or so. Try out my new camera, in the kayak and see how it works. Hope you enjoy this little video. If you do, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the like button. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is put my little Campark V30 into its protective case. Just in case, keep water off of it. That does make it so that it's waterproof. What you'll notice as we start off is you'll hear the waves slapping up against the bottom of the kayak. It's kind of soothing to hear that when you're paddling along. Let me tell you a little bit about my kayak. This kayak was bought at Dick's Sporting. It is called the Blade 80, and it's a 9-foot kayak. It's extremely light for a kayak. It's not that heavy. I can pick it up and put it in the back of my pickup truck. The one thing that's nice about this kayak is that it actually tracks. It goes very straight. When you paddle, it just moves itself forward. There's not a lot of squirming around. It's easy to maneuver. I bought this kayak. It was on special 2 years ago, and it was $165. I noticed that Dick's still sell this kayak. Right now it's around $229. Now I'll tell you some of the things about this kayak that you probably need to know. This is a sit-in kayak, which means that it's really not closed off anywhere. If you flip this kayak over and it fills up with water, it will sink. Now, you can put buoys up in the front nose section. What I've done is put some foam up in the front, and that should keep it kind of afloat if I ever flip it over. But just realize that, on a sit-on-top kayak, you've got some buoyancy there. If you flip it over, it's not going to sink. We're coming up on the largest crane that I ever saw take off and fly. There she goes. Now that was a big bird. Now right across the lake at this section, you can see off in the distance all the boats. That's their little marina. There's an awful lot of boats over there. It's into a little protective cove. This is actually, I believe, what they call Mill Creek. This section of the lake is actually being fed by a creek. In the comments below, tell me what you think about my little Campark V30. This little action camera that I bought, I've had it now for, probably 3 or 4 months, and I really enjoy it. But I think it does a remarkable job, considering that this camera you can buy every day on Amazon for about $100. I got it on a sale. It was about $85 with a $30 coupon. I bought this camera for $55. I will leave in the description below a link to that video on this Campark V30. But let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this little action camera? Remember, it's a $55 camera. Take a look at this tree. It appears to be growing from the top of the water. That's really kind of interesting for a tree. So here we go. I see the buoy out there. That's the no-wake buoy. I think we'll head right for it. Because I'm in my little maneuverable kayak, I'm going to go pretty close to it. So here we go. We'll go within a couple feet of it. Whoop, right past it. Coming up in a little bit, we're going to see another crane take off. I'm going to have to scare him out of the tree, though. So just kind of wait for it. I have to bang the paddle against the boat, but he takes off and goes to flight. Now you will see occasionally during this video on the right hand side, you'll see part of my paddle. I want to let you know a little bit of a secret about kayaking, and I'm by no means an expert, but I bought this paddle, and it's actually a very, very nice paddle. It's called a bending blades paddle. And I believe I picked it up on Amazon for about $65. So I did some research, and for paddling a kayak, one of the most important things is to have a nice paddle. At 72 years old, I can come out and kayak for 3, 4, 5 miles even. And the stress is minimal on my arms and shoulders. And I do believe it's because of the paddle. It is so easy to paddle with this paddle. It's not very heavy. So if you do decide to get a kayak, invest in a nice paddle. I hope you've kind of enjoyed this little boat ride with me in my little kayak. The lake is beautiful. If you do like this video, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, subscribe, and I will keep making these videos. Have a great day, and I will see you on the next video.